But see, for me, I think differently. And like on your job, right? We work a job. The most valuable employee in the company history is going to be the one who was consistent and took that thing the longest. Longevity is the key thing to being a man. Because if Michael Jordan could have played 20 years, he would have.
But
he loved that game. Nah, it only be, you only say you don't have to because his body couldn't hold up to do that.
The thing is, everybody chasing Mike's ring.
Okay, Now put it in context. We in Chicago now. This Chicago.
Mike, my guy.
Right.
But
Okay.
I'm just saying to be devil's advocate to argue the second part of the thing. I've seen
I'm saying,
Michael Jordan had better.
Everybody chasing Mike 6 rings. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think
including LeBron.
Look, listen. That's
LeBron broke all the records in the world.
People chase his ring because he got reporters saying Mike. It's players with more rings than Mike.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You follow what I'm saying? So if we judge him,
so
we saying Mike is the GOAT.
No, that's what
when there's players out there of rings.
You just said.
You saying it shouldn't be based off of rings.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It ain't based off rings. To me, it's based off the game. See, we only live a short life, right? Dude been balling as long as they been living.
Who, LeBron?
And he's still rolling.
They
Right?
talking
You
LeBron.
see what I'm saying? These young kids never seen Mike touch the court. We did. So that's why Mike my number one, because I can remember.
Yeah.
I remember. But I also remember he played 15 years. He only got the title 6 times. But check this out. He only won when he was the alpha. He never upset nobody. He went into the Garden, he got whooped. He played against Detroit Pistons, he got whooped.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? He played against the Doc and them and the Sixers when he had Big Most, he lost.
Yeah, he did.
See, he only won when they wasn't that no more. To be great, you got to go into somebody's house and turn off their lights when they was at their best. So we ain't got no argument.
I agree.
I went in your house when all you niggas was in your prime and whooped you.
But times change.
Now, great as Jordan is, he never did that.
He never did what?
Beat a team in their prime. He never did that.
So they gonna.
He only won when he was the alpha.
Well, they go for everybody that won.
Not
Hold on, hold on.
Because LeBron was 22 years old and went into Detroit Pistons' house at the height of their reign and cut their lights off and made it to the finals and got swept by Tim Duncan.
Yeah, but they was in their prime. They was in their
who? LeBron was 22 years old. Right. Yeah.
Now, Uncle.
In their prime.
Uncle.
They prime though. Like you just said.
To play devil's advocate, people tell me all the time Ben Wallace was missing from that team.
Now, I want to hear that. Because what he did is the same thing Jordan should have did when he went to the Garden. People talking about that 63.
The Boston Garden?
That would have been equivalent to what he did. Boston was almost at the end of their reign. They won a couple more titles and it was over after that. Your Burden them only played 11, 12 years at top. And then the last couple years they was hurt.
But LeBron, he only missed 1 year not going to the finals. Ain't it? And it's 1 year he missed.
Nah, he missed a couple years.
Yeah, a couple nice money.
LeBron got a lot of ebb and flows in his game too. I'm not saying that. What I'm talking about is.
I mean, okay, how about he got 1 year where he didn't make the playoffs? How about the playoffs?
He didn't make the playoffs 3 years of his career.
Yeah, first 2
years in Cleveland,
and then 1 year in LA.
Yeah, he didn't make. See, that's what I said. We all got ebb and flows to the game. But here's what I'm saying about the level of consistency. So you got to give people credit, man, when they deserve credit. And here's what people are not giving credit. Here's what you're not giving credit. Jordan didn't win until somebody from Arkansas showed up and developed his game. He never won without Dude. And guess what? Dude stuck the toughest dude on the team.
Scottie Pippen.
It wasn't Jordan. He took all the dirty.
Now, Uncle.
People don't give him his credit for that.
Now, Uncle, to play devil's advocate, because we in Chicago. Chicago Bulls fans tell me Michael Jordan made Scottie what he was.
No, he ain't make him nothing because he's the greatest player to ever live. He went and played. He retired. Right? He left. The Bulls had one less win without the greatest player to ever play the game. One less win than they had with him.
When Mike retired that first time.
Take away all these other stars off their team and see what they get. So you got to give Dude his credit. You got to give Tex Winters his credit. He invented the triangle offense. And guess what he said? It wasn't until Scotty came that the triangle worked because Michael Jordan didn't fit my offensive scheme. It wasn't until he developed. The Knicks will tell you that. Might put up all the numbers, but our goal was to stop 33. We win if we can stop him. You know, we don't want to get caught in the soul because it makes like Michael Jordan was the greatest dog that ever ran in this race.
Right.
Don't get me twisted now. Dean Smith stopped his college numbers because he would have dominated that too. You follow what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, he ain't that far gone from people. When you talk about Jordan now, it seems like he's some mythical figure. He ain't mythical. I watched him miss 1,000 shots at the end of the game. I watched him not make the playoffs. The dog. I watched him. So, but I also watched him have the greatest finals moments too.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's why he my goal. You get what I'm saying?
Because Mike had the greatest.
I'm going with 2.
Now listen. Listen. We're gonna have this conversation, right? We're gonna have this conversation. People get mad at me. I say Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan are not close at all as basketball players.
They're not close. They're not close. They're not close at all. One emulated everything the other one did on his own. Emulations, it's just like a good record. A remake would never be like the first hit.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard a remake better than the first hit.
And
it just don't happen like that.
Everybody copied from somebody.
They do, but this dude copied the way he talked, the way he dressed, the way he walked.
You're right. You ain't lying about
he
that.
took it all the way off the court.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at his time.
Right, we from Chicago.
Yeah, he did.
Imitation was a no-no for when we come up.
Fact.
If we didn't have the same name, we didn't want it no more. We gonna change ours. You know what I'm saying? We not in it. This age is imitation. That back then, imitation was shown. That's bad. Can you imagine if Jordan came out like Dr. J? People forget Jordan was hated, man. All this love Jordan did. I'm from the town. We was the only ones rolling with Al, man.
Everybody else was hating Michael Jordan.
Yeah, we was the only cats rolling where he was a crybaby. He got all the calls. Yeah, you tell me am I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
They was calling Michael Crybaby.
Yeah. And then everybody didn't like Ali. They hated Ali.
How about when
now all of a sudden they love him.
How about when Reggie Theus?
Yeah.
Remember Reggie?
Yeah, Reggie Theus played here. Yeah.
And when Mike came to the team, they got rid of him eventually.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie Theus was pissed.
Yeah. So Michael's a gun. He is. He didn't have so much stuff said about Jordan, man. Everybody got different skill set. I just believe LeBron and Michael Jordan are two totally different players.
I agree.
Okay.
Stop trying to find similarities in their game. They're two total. One is a more sharing superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he has if he had Jordan's attitude, it wouldn't be a debate.
Now, again, we
wouldn't be debating that right now. If he thought like Jordan, we wouldn't be debating who was the great. We'll say he was.
If he had the same mindset.
If he had the same mindset, remember he's 6'10", 270 pounds.
Right.
If he had Jordan's mindset, we wouldn't be debating that right now. You
right.
saying he was the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
You got to realize he didn't pass Michael Jordan in field goal attempts until year 19. So he played an extra 4 to 5 years just to get as many shots as Michael took in his short career.
Right.
Mm.
Think about that.
Right.
But he only averaged 2 points and a couple of tenths less than Jordan.
Okay.
So if he shot the ball as frequently as Jordan did, we wouldn't be having this question right now.
So what do you say to the people that say LeBron's stats are simply longevity stats?
Man, those are people that talk crazy, man. For one, longevity is the #1 asset to be called a superstar in any sport. You can't just do it for 1 year. You can't just do it for 2. You can't even have a 5-year run and be considered to go. You got to take that thing consistently all the way to the top, as far as you can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Now here he is. Last year he averaged 30 points a game in year 20.
Yeah.
Don't knock the man because he took care of his body.
They say this era, he only doing it in this era.
Took care of his body. This era, that era, whatever. 80s basketball was a physical era, and that shows us older guys. If you can't beat nobody skill wise, you got to go out there, put an elbow on him and hurt him to justify he can't play in my era. No, his skill's still gonna be greater than yours. And if you dropped Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry back in the 80s, they would dominate them dudes. They would, Rick Mahorn trying to stick LeBron on the wing. Do you know what Kevin Durant would do to them 80s players? Them slow old guys on the court. Do you know what Steph Curry with that shooting ability would have did to teams, bro?
Yeah, use it.
Woo-wee.
It would be ugly. All that they tough shit, that's garbage. Pick and roll still existed.